Welcome back to the First United Bank studio for another edition of Ballin' Out. Chois, Woodman, Geoff, Haxton with you. And this one a little bit more somber because the season is over.
No more balling out.
No more balling out for Texas Tech men's basketball as they come up short last week in the Big 12 tournaments. It felt like this was kind of a sputter to the finish. You had one hot moment within the season, one part where it looked like, okay, this team can actually be something, but outside of that, this wasn't a very good basketball team.
No, it wasn't, and it underachieved at almost every area, from the top to the bottom. And the only question that you had going up to Kansas State is, would you have a respond rally call, or call to play better because Mark Adams had been suspended at that time? Or would you just kind of say, hey, this is enough?
Yeah.
And it looked like, hey, this is enough was the way they went and lost easily to West Virginia. And then by the time you got back, you had a coach that had stepped down, and you had a bunch that I don't blame them, so we don't want to play in the NIT. And so this season, done.
It's over, but now the offseason is hot and heavy because you've got a coaching search, and everybody's asking, okay, what do you go after? Who do you go after? What type of coach is going to be next at Texas Tech? But I think the most telling thing here is this going to be an important hire no matter what? Because you are a program that is one of the best. It's a top 25 job in the country, easy. Some could argue top 15 job where you're at right now. So I think Dusty Womble said on Sports Talk with Thetford and Ashby that it's a top 10 to 12 job in the country where it's at right now. So this hire coming up, whatever route Texas Tech goes, is going to be pretty vital to sustain the success you've had in recent years.
Yeah, to pick it back up and make it where we're kind of used to, which is the Sweet 16 area, which is impressive and wild to say. But what you're looking to do is find somebody like Jerome Tang, not necessarily in style, but in results. Came in, galvanized the fan base, galvanized his players. Players love him, and they go we'll see what kind of success in the NCAA tournament. But when you're picked last and you finish the way that you did at Kansas State, that was because of the coaching hire they made in Jerome Tang. So that's what's on the line here with this next step.
And however you feel about NIL and transfer portal and all of that, one thing it does do in today's world is makes turnarounds in college basketball
possible.
Yeah, as not easy, but as quick as they can be. I mean, you can see a one-year turnaround just like we saw with Kansas State. So we don't know what happens, but we'll join you one more time with another Ballin' Out once we find out who the next head coach will be. For Geoff Haxton, I'm Chois Woodman. It's been Ballin' Out on the Double T Sports Network.